Yo, what up, DTMB? Squid here, doing a little, this is going to be like a precursor to the return of my coaching series. The big idea is to just give you guys, here, I'll give you something to look at for a second, and give you guys, an attachment, something to attach to how I play and why I play, and what I do, and how I do it. But I remember one time somebody asked me to record my hands while I'm playing. Little different, little odd, but I'll figure it out. We'll do something. But all right, we'll jump in here. Let's see what we got going. Be playing here on London streets with Fake Hound and Rim Rims again. Just gonna kind of go over my gameplay and why I do what I do. Running with Elena. I've always liked female skins, mainly because Halo and Uncharted and whatever else I can think of. I always use the female skin that makes it easier to attack that target. I don't know, it was just always like an easier association because of that. But getting that guy down, I like to kind of coax people towards me, making them feel like they're going to be okay. But in the end of the day, it's not how it works out for them. That's what I like to do. I like to trap people. A lot of people are very aggressive and they're very greedy. A lot of players are like that. Actually, a majority of players in this game are like that. So it's easy to kind of coax them into things. Sometimes I will chase players, because I kind of have an idea of where they're going to go. Like right here, I knew where this guy was. I knew he was just hugging that wall. He wasn't going to do much because he was missing every shot. Coming up here, these guys were just plowing through. And good old Hello Water Cup was helping me out there. I got some bad shots. I shouldn't have run up there because I think I was close to being black screened. And I should have stayed back, but I didn't. I thought I would be able to get that guy, but he had the drop on me. For the most part, yes, I am using the PAX Gmail. I use the Gmail because I will switch the AK. I don't use the M9 as much as I used to. But I will switch the AK depending on how I'm playing that night, or depending on the situations. Because with the Gmail, I'm like, all right, I can just pull my pistol and I'll do fine because I have a fast enough trigger finger. But in other situations, I just like it because I've always liked burst fire weapons. I always did. But even in like COD and stuff like that, I've always used burst fire. Battlefield, I usually use burst fire weapons or semi-automatic. I always liked those just because I felt like I could control them better. Look, no steps. But the big thing is just kind of understanding of how you're supposed to be playing. Like, I've really molded the way I guess my objective. Like, I'm not so much of a slayer as I used to be. I guess in pubs it doesn't count because anybody can be good in pubs, and I never talk about how well I do in a pub because honestly, it's a total waste of time. And if you make a big deal about your rampants and crap like that, really, seriously, in pubs, get a rampant in a freaking competitive match or a scrim with a bunch of good players, then say something. But if you're playing against a bunch of no-names and, half-wits, come on. It's anyways, I'm not going to get into that. The big idea is my steps on how I do these things. I always back away. Because I feel like if I put distance between me and who I'm firing at, I have a better chance. I hate getting punched. It pisses me off. So I try to just back away. Sometimes I'll roll and pop back up. That was a really dumb nade by me. I don't know why I did that, but somehow I got a kill from it. I don't really know how I did, but whatever. That's just kind of. I don't even play with kickbacks anymore. I haven't played with a kickback in 3 months. I have not used a kickback. I refuse to. I refuse to subject myself to lower play. That's fine if you do that. That's your prerogative. But I want to be the best I can without a handicap. And, whatever that may be, that's what I'll stick with. I try to play with things like... Sometimes I'll play with cloaked and whatnot. But it's just... I like speed. And I need speed. I'm such an old school gamer where speed is such an important thing. How fast you move in a game, especially coming from PC games... It's really important, and moving slow for me is just obnoxious. So I try to stay away from that. These guys are, it's like a turkey shoot. They're just like coming over that wall. They're not even paying attention. That's the problem with a lot of people in a public match. Their peripheral view is terrible. They don't pay attention to anything that's going on around them, and they have that lock on. They have the horse blinders mentality. And it happens to, even a lot of people on my friends list do this. And it might have a lot to do with the fact that this community is so... or just hasn't really played anything else other than Uncharted. So it's just like, alright, that's what I play, it's what I'm used to. But honestly, a lot of these other games that I've played or have been a part of, or I've made, my regular rotation, has helped me. Man, I don't know how I didn't get away with that kill, but Anyways, a lot of these other games have molded in how I play this game. I play it so much different than most do. That's why I think I've changed from a Slayer to more of a aggressive support, in a sense. I've really kind of stepped up the fact that I don't do a lot of head-on. I don't do a lot of head-on. Like in these situations right here, my teammates are getting shot at. I jump in because I know those guys at the other end, whoever they're firing at, is too preoccupied with whatever they're shooting at. So the third person is just more of an eyesore in a sense. Like your eyes can't connect to all those things at the same time, and you tend to focus on one object. So you get that hyper-focus mentality, which isn't always a good thing because it really kind of deters the way you play in the long run. If you notice you do that where you just kind of focus on one thing, try to think about other things. Try to reverse your mindset when you're playing, and try to take that out of that situation. Like just be like, hey, I got something else going on here. Maybe I should try something different. Stuff like that. That's a good way to approach it because it will help you out in the long run. It's just a much easier association. But like I said, I'm going to be doing my coaching coming up here soon. I'll pick some people I play with at first, and then eventually I'll get some people to send me some stuff, and we'll go from there, and we'll make it a good thing. But I got a lot of stuff planned for that, so keep your eyes out, keep tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.